Greetings, adventurers, and welcome to the Adventure Incorporated podcast. I am your Dungeon Master, Anthony Reed. This is episode 259, and it is the penultimate episode of the Adventure Incorporated first season and part of the Shadowfall story arc. Yes, things are coming to a close, but I'm still not going to talk about it this week. You should join us this Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, twitch.tv/SRSBIZ_network. What are we going to be doing? We're going to be doing a live show called Game Night. I'm very excited about this one. This is an alternate reality. You know, a lot of our live shows are alternate reality looks. This is an alternate reality look at what our live shows could have been. This was my initial pitch for what our live shows should be, and I'm very excited for us to explore this avenue of whatever it's going to be turn out as. It should be fun. You should be there, and if you do, you might win prizes because it's Adventure March. Check out our social media for all of the rules to the contest, or listen to last week where I explained them all in painstaking detail. But there's cool stuff up for grabs and just cool places to be. Come and be a part of the Discord. Be a patron at patreon.com/adventureinc, where we are so grateful to all of the patrons who support the show and make things possible. Make things awesome. Just make things cool. And let's see, what else do I have here as a note? It says next week is the finale. And if you want to listen along to that finale live with us the night before it airs in a secret party, then you should be on twitch.tv/SRSBIZ_network on the 28th at 8 p.m. That's next Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or Eastern Daylight Savings Time. I don't know which one we're in now. I always get confused. Okay, whatever. 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Be in that chat. You can listen to the finale with us live. Might be a little bit of a long night. Might be a little bit of a long episode. But we're going to be there listening the whole time. We'll be reacting. We'll be chatting in the chat. I think it's going to be a really fun event to absorb and consume that finale, which, after this episode, if you're excited about it, might be a good place to come and check out. Okay, I'll save it for next time. Let's get started. Nobles and farmers, knights and scoundrels, gather round to hear a tale of excitement and mystery. Brave adventurers facing grave dangers. Keth the monk.
A lighter subject, how's the whole corruption of the Iora Church going?
On a lighter subject?
Yeah.
Jebeddo the rogue.
We're basically family. So do you want to admit to your family that all you want to do is learn how to read so that you can read pornos?
Jennuvera the sorcerer.
Oh my god, guys, it worked! The plan worked!
High five!
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god! We should have a plan more often!
Asher the druid barbarian.
With my nipples? Why are my nipples not convincing?
Prepare yourselves, for this is the tale of Adventure Incorporated. So, in the small hours of the next morning, Asher, Jebeddo, Keth, you have assembled on the fields just outside of the war camp. If there are... Jebeddo, did you want to have a discussion with someone before we do this process?
No, Jebeddo just on the way out gives 2 letters to like a courier and says, deliver this one now. In the second one, if I don't come back.
The courier nods and heads off. Do you want to message me what's going on? Or
the
no?
first one is addressed to his mother.
Okay.
And the second one is addressed to the Many Pennies.
Okay. He heads out. And then the three of you are standing in the crisp, cold, dark air at like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, just outside the war camp.
So, I know it was a short night, Jennuvera, but was it a good night?
I really appreciate everything you did for us last night and how kind you were. And those are the memories that I'm going to keep forever. So let's do this.
Those are the only memories you're going to keep from last night?
I wasn't specific with them. I just said there are a lot of, like, I'm going to have memories of,
Guys.
I'm just going to have memories.
Maybe we should have a
Do we
topic.
notice
don't
a
have to
healthy
eat-
glow?
Yeah.
I would not take that sort of agency away from someone. That's not my decision to make. Who knows, how it went.
All right, you guys ready?
Jen, you don't have to kiss and tell, but like,
No, stop it. No, guys, that's weird. That's a weird.
no.
I don't ask. I don't
don't.
ask any of you about your lives.
Why not? Why don't you?
'Cause I don't.
I would totally
I
tell
don't
you.
know.
I was just like, nobody asked me any questions.
Nobody asked me about my
Let's
life.
just start the ritual.
LeBron and I are doing great.
Yeah, we were going through a rough time, and now we're fine again.
Yeah, Asher, we know. We hear. These tent walls are canvas, bud. Nobody asks because nobody needs to know. Like, nobody has any questions.
LeBron was very upset that they weren't invited to the wedding, and honestly, it's kind of my
Yeah, you
fault that I
did the
didn't invite them to
inviting.
the wedding.
I invited literally
No, I know.
everyone in camp.
I understand. I understand. Can I be honest? Can I be honest? I don't think it's gonna last.
I mean, depending on how this goes, maybe not.
No, but like, yeah,
You're like, best case.
I could fake my death. Oh my god.
Also, they're huge.
Did you just say best case I fake my death?
Honestly, like, if they catch you, it might not be fake anymore, bud.
No, I know. It's one of those. You're like, oh, this is gonna be fun, and then it's like, oh, this is still happening.
no.
Balance makes his way onto the field. He moves past you guys out toward the center, sits down in the field cross-legged, and he waits.
Keth goes over to Balance and brings out the elemental blade and hands it to him, hands it out to him.
He reaches up, takes it in two hands, takes the blade, he inspects it for a moment, and then slams the blade down into the ground in front of him, and it cuts down into the earth. So it's just sticking up, hilt up. And he says, "For part of this ritual, you must bring forth the elements, and you must bind them to this purpose. The elements are raw. They are simply matter that exists in this world. They cannot be convinced. They cannot be loyal. They must be tamed. They must be grasped. And so I will bring them forth. And when I do, you must seize that opportunity."
I understand.
Okay. Then we are ready. Yes?
Keth looks at the group. Shrugs.
Let's do it.
Yep.
He closes his eyes, and the ground beneath your feet begins to tremble. Low at first, and then the trembling increases, louder and louder, and stronger. The ground shakes under your feet. An explosion of fire bursts out of the ground as the ground splits, and just a stream of fire bursts into the air. To the side, another split rends the ground, and water bubbles up out of it. A third splits, and a rush of air blasts forward, and from the ground to the other side, in the other corner of this space, it actually just tears itself up into a being. A large creature of Earth. So I'm going to need initiatives.
Yeah.
Woo!
I'm glad the ritual just involves our fists.
The fistual.
Nope.
Nope.
Ay. 9. I rolled a 9 because of that.
I rolled a 4 because of that.
I liked it, Mikey. I rolled a 16.
Keth also liked it. He rolled a 16.
ReedJebeddo will let Keth go first. It's the gentlemanly thing to do.
The elementals were just sort of mediocre on that. They felt no way about it one way or the other. Oh my goodness. Keth, you may go first. So from your standpoint, you stand here in the center of this space. In the four corners of this space, so to speak, it's like an open area, but in what is ostensibly the four corners, you have a massive fire elemental, a massive air elemental, a massive water elemental, and a massive earth elemental.
All right. Keth kind of calms himself, looks at each of the elementals, and decides on the earth elemental. So he just charges up, kind of jumping off of the erupted ground, and tries to fly through the air and punch the elemental, and in doing so, channel ki into it, spending a lot of his energy in order to do Quivering Palm.
Okay. Ooh. I like that literally the first opportunity Keth gets out the gate to use this ability, he uses it.
Fuck yeah! All right. So he's going to go...
He's had nothing to punch for weeks, and now he's like, yes!
Let's go!
29 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
All right, so that will be an attack action, and then he's going to disengage as bonus and run over and swing a Redeemer at the water, whichever one is closest to it, I guess.
Do you deal damage with that Quivering Palm or nah?
I have to take an action to trigger it next time, but...
So it's... I see. That's right. It's the 5-point exploding heart technique.
Yeah. When you hit a creature with an unarmed strike, spend 3 points of ki to create these imperceptible vibrations. So I hit, so I guess I do damage, yeah.
You do regular damage, yeah.
Nice. 11 damage. But I'm going over to the next door neighbor elemental and swinging with the Redeemer, which he puts his hands together, draws out 2 clubs, and swings one of them.
Okay.
19 to hit.
That hits.
15 damage.
And you said that was the fire one?
Yeah.
Okay. Gebeddo?
Gebeddo will join Keth at the fire elemental. He's going to try to move under the cover of darkness, fully recognizing that these things do not have eyes. But he is still trying his darndest to move stealthily, lightly, and quickly to catch the fire elemental off guard. That is a 25 stealth check. I didn't roll with advantage because it feels like I probably wouldn't get advantage even with my special armor ability.
Right. But I'll go ahead and give you advantage on the attack.
Okay. That is a 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Nice. Plus 7, 52 damage.
You.
That's a good amount of damage.
And then he is going to... Yeah. That's it.
Okay. Let's see. So the fire elemental will go ahead and make an attack against... let's see. Each of you. Just the two of you right there.
Yep.
Oh, I was like, jeez,
Okay. So one against Gebeddo. An 18 hits, right?
Yes.
Yep. So, okay, one hit. And then two against Keth. One hit there as well. So we gotta do this one here. Dice. There we go. So, Gebeddo, you take 13 fire damage. And Keth, you take 18 fire damage.
ouchie.
I'm going to use my reaction to take half.
Okay. The air elemental shoots blasts of air toward the center here, where Asher and Jennuvera still are.
Okay.
Okay. I have 2 hits, one on each of you.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So, Asher, you take 19.
Woo. Goodbye, bonus health.
And Jennuvera, you take 12. The water elemental pushes a wave across the center. So
I'm so mad.
I need strength saving throws by Jennuvera and Asher.
Sure. I'm mad that transmutation's fucked up because I would love to turn the stone elemental into mud.
You said
Mud man.
So nice.
You said strength, right?
Oh my god.
Yes.
16.
Okay, 21.
16, is that what you said, Jennuvera? Okay. So both of you, the water goes to push against you, and you steel yourself against it. So you both take 10 damage, but you don't get pushed. And then the earth elemental throws a couple of rocks over toward you, Keth. One of them smashes into the dirt next to you, spraying up dirt onto the fire elemental, who cowers back. And the second one slams into you.
Keth tries to catch it.
It's like you try to catch this full size rock.
Yes.
I'm into that. That's fine.
I need to know how much damage it.
17.
Take a horse stance.
Yeah. It is 17 damage.
Let me do so. The damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus your dexterity plus monk level. So 17 is my monk level. So I catch it. I just fucking palm it.
Are you guys 17?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
Yeah, we bullied
right.
you into letting us.
Yeah. I remember now. So
We have yet to bully you into getting us to buy stuff, though. But that's
Next,
fine.
Yeah,
next time.
well, it only goes so far. So yeah, you plant both of your feet and put your hands up, and as the boulder like goes to slam down onto you, you like catch it and like pull in with it, and now you're just underneath this boulder, like coiled like a spring, with this giant rock.
Keth realizes he's in over his head, so he just like tilts a little bit and hopes that it just rolls off of him, just slowly. He's not gonna try it.
Make an attack roll.
He's not gonna try and throw it.
You're not?
No.
Oh, come on! That's so cool.
That would have been so cool. You have to believe
All right,
in
yeah,
yourself.
you push it off. It slams into the ground next to you. You don't have to roll anything.
All right. Well, I rolled well, so did it.
Should have
Well, you
attacked.
should have done it.
All right. So next up is Asher.
All right. I'm so mad I can't do transmute rock. That would be so funny. Just. But I'm gonna cast Wrath of Nature. That's the one where I can do various things. And then with my bonus action, I would like to take the rock that he so haphazardly just threw beside him, and launch it right back at the Earth Elemental.
Okay.
So spell attack is... Wow, we have lots to hit, huh? 22. No. 8 plus... What's 8 plus 14?
Yep.
22.
Okay, that hits.
That... Okay. 3d8. Where's the other one? Where's the d8? Here we go. Ooh. 8, 16, 17, 20 bludgeoning damage on the Earth Elemental.
Okay, yeah, you slam the stone into the stone. It lets out a roar.
Like a...
Yeah.
Just kind of smush. And then at the end of my turn, any creature must make a strength... They all got to make a strength saving throw or become restrained. I'm sure there's some DMing about the fire elemental being restrained by vines and air being restrained by vines, but I don't know. They have solid
Okay, my
form.
idea.
The
Yes.
earth elemental, the vines wind up around the earth elemental.
Sure. Oh, yep. Figured.
End of sentence.
It's restrained. I'm sure it'll go, like, dive into the earth and it's fine, but that's fine.
Rob, stop.
Jennifer.
I've been all of these.
Hey, I think you forgot to assign us homework.
Yeah,
You were that kid.
you did.
You were
teacher.
that kid.
Teacher, you forgot to assign us homework because I'm gonna fucking get it.
Jennifer, it's your turn.
All right, so she casts cold chromatic orb at the fire elemental.
Okay. Go ahead and make that attack roll.
23.
Yep, that's a hit.
And she's going to use a sorcery point. $17 points of damage.
Okay.
Points of cold damage. And does it seem especially
Yeah, you-
affected?
as soon as that blast of cold hits the creature, the fire almost dims for a second, and the creature seems furious, and its anger seems to focus right on Gebeddo. Keth, it's your turn.
Gebeddo didn't even do anything.
Right?
Keth,
Welcome to fire.
Keth disengages from the fire elemental and then just triggers his quivering palm on the earth elemental just to see what happens. So, the creature must make a constitution saving throw, DC of 19. If it fails, it is reduced to 0 hit points. If it succeeds, fuck you.
Does
That's cool.
a 11 do it?
Nope. He is reduced to 0.
Holy shit.
So you just like hold out a hand and like pull your fist closed, and the earth elemental like begins to vibrate and then just like shatters into dirt and sprays stone everywhere, and just crumbles to the ground.
Fuck yeah, I did it! Hell yeah. That's so cool!
He
You
celebrates.
hadn't hit that guy in forever. What do you mean you did it?
I can do that. Check it out. Check it out. And he runs to the fire elemental and does it again.
What?
You're just gonna burn all your key.
24 to hit.
That hits.
Yup, it does. 10 damage.
Okay.
He just
Might not have a short rest.
The fire is flickering as it is standing before you.
Gebeddo, just keep an eye on it. And then he ends his turn.
I'm gonna stab it, bud.
That's fine. That's fine. Go ahead, but like it won't matter in a minute.
Gebeddo, it's your turn.
The other elementals are like far away from the rest of the fighters, right? Like there's nobody.
Yeah, they're
on-
moving towards you guys, but they're not. Yeah, you guys swarmed the fire elemental.
Oh, yeah, because like Gebeddo can only fight the thing that the rest of the team is fighting. So here we go. He rolls to hit.
This feels so valuable of your time.
Right. It's going to be really stupid when I kill this thing and it wastes those 3 key points. But,
6 key points.
3 of them were useful.
those 6 key points. So that's a 25 to hit.
That hits. Look, it's not his fault. He can't get all the way across the battlefield instantly. It's not like he can run 120 feet.
Oh, you're right. That'd be crazy.
No, it's not like he wants to run 120 feet.
Oh my god.
That is 30, 46 plus 7. So that's 53 this time.
You stab into the fire elemental with your blade, and then the fire elemental roars again, and then just like explodes out with flame as it like burns away down to like a hot white blue flame, a hot white orange flame, and then slowly burns out.
We did it again.
Keth, that one was me, bud.
I don't know. I feel like I also damaged it. Didn't you see me punch it? You saw me punch it.
I no, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it was you. You did it. You
The
did
air
thing, huh?
elemental charges with electricity and fires off a bolt of lightning that cracks towards Asher.
I've seen Avatar. That's fire.
It hits Asher.
Nah. Nah, it doesn't.
So I need a con save.
No, it didn't hit me.
No, it did.
He's choosing to
No, I'm pretty
succeed.
sure it didn't. I'm choosing to succeed. I choose to disbelieve. A con save?
Yep.
Is a 20 good?
It is good.
Is a 20 enough?
You're still going to take damage.
Yeah.
23 lightning damage, in fact.
Yowzas.
But you feel like that electricity like shocks you deep into your core, but you center yourself and manage to stave off the effects.
Okay.
And the water elemental throws forth like this blast of water, Jennuvera, that comes careening towards you, and it is frozen ice as it comes to slam down into you. It hits. For 32 frozen damage as the ice nails you directly with a critical strike, just smashing you in the head with this frozen blast.
Yikes.
Asher, it's your turn.
Is there a question? So you said this is an open field, or is there trees or anything nearby?
There are trees at the edge of the clearing, but you are sort of in an open field, yes.
Right. So could one of those trees attack the air elemental that's shooting at us? Is it within 10 feet of it?
No.
Okay. So never mind. A bummer, indeed. I would like to use. I'm gonna use a. God, sorry. I'm just looking up to see how many spells I have because I haven't cast spells in forever, and that's okay. Yep. I'm gonna use 4th level Cure Wounds on Jennuvera. So to do, you gain
The power of friendship.
friendship. Oh boy, that's at least one.
Use a sorcery point.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Do it without telling us.
Yeah. That's not. Oh god, I rolled really bad. Oh, it's a D8. Well, that's good because those are D6s. So it's been a while. It's been a while. Sorry. Too many dice. Much better. 14. 24. 30 plus my 35. Heal you for 35.
Dang, thanks.
I rolled a 7, an 8, an 8, and a 6.
It's real good.
And then bonus action, take a chunk of the Earth Elemental's body and use my Druid. Oh, I gotta roll concentration to see if that's still up, by the way, from the lightning blast. It is. I throw a chunk of lightning blast at it, or a chunk of earth at it. 4. 18. No, 17.
That's a miss.
So, goes by it.
Okay. Jennuvera, it's your turn.
Okay, Jennuvera is going to get a little closer to the to the water elemental, and she is going to cast another chromatic orb, but she's going to cast it cold again to freeze it.
Okay.
It's 15. It's not good.
Okay. Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Yep. Next.
Keth, it's your turn.
All right, Gebeddo, this time watch closely. And he runs
God.
across to the water elemental and
My eyes are on you, pal.
goes to punch it and realizes he can't, like he does it and realizes he can't actually fuel it in a safe way, and he does the quivering palm at the normal expense.
Oh, you're gonna unsafely quivering palm.
Unsafely quivering palm. Natural 1.
Oh my fucking god.
This is real. This is fucking real. Jesus Christ. Oh! What? Balance is so bad.
So nervous. I hate when he makes the thinking face. Fucking- oh my god, I hate it so much.
Rarely happens when Keth does anything.
Okay. You tap into the last reserves of spirit that you have, and you push that strength out into this strike, and the strike misses completely. And you feel that tug still, that pull on your spirit, and it's like you feel a sensation of cracking. In a second, you are swept up by Balance, who, while still has his a hand out toward the blade, he's got his hand on your back, and he has pulled you back, his eyes raging, and he says, "What are you doing?"
Balance, I'm just trying to end this.
You are reckless. You will die, Keth. Your spirit will leave you.
I'm
a fractured husk.
I'm fucked anyway. I have this thing inside of me. We're about world might end tonight.
You are still needed, Keth. You don't get to make that choice for the world. Do better. He turns back toward the blade and walks, still fuming, and sits back down cross-legged.
Keth sits back and kind of jogs back up to the water elemental and ends his turn.
Jebeddo, it's your turn.
Honestly, a stern talking to is the best case scenario for what happened there.
Keth felt it though. He was, real. You see him kind of outing as he goes forward. That doesn't even use his boots.
Oh my god.
I've never critically failed so bad I got a stern talking.
I was gonna say that was a real dad moment, and it made me sweaty.
It made me really upset.
It made me even more sweat.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's kicking dirt on his way up, and was like, "Fine,
I'm gonna kick this water. I'll show them.
I'll do it. I'll do it."
Jesus Christ.
Yep. So, Jebeddo, having overheard only part of that, rushes to Keth's side and leaps into the air to try and catch the water elemental. I assume water elementals have parents, and I'm hoping to have used that yelling distraction as a stealth opportunity here. 26?
Are you rolling stealth here?
Yeah.
I'm not going to give it to you.
Okay, that's fine.
We're mid-battle now.
Yeah, that's fine. It is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah.
The water elemental is thinking about my mom. Blub. What did she think?
Oh, I'm glad that wasn't me. Blah 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 blah.
All right, so that is 11, 22, 32. 42, 42, 45, 52.
Okay. That's a good hit.
Yep.
Good hit.
Okay. The water elemental, still focusing on Jennuvera, throws a blast of water out. This does not freeze in the air, but it does seem to try to push you back with it. Oh my god. I gotta put that die away. It's the fourth critical I've rolled on it in this battle.
Oh my goodness.
Jesus Christ, bud.
28 water damage. Smashes into you. Roll a strength saving throw, Steph.
10.
And you are blasted back across the field, like right down into the dirt and stone where the earth elemental was, just thrown backwards.
Great. How many feet, roughly?
30.
Oh, okay.
The
30
arrow-
feet? That's fine.
What?
30 feet? That's fine.
Yeah.
The earth elemental charges up another blast of lightning at you, Asher. This one does not hit. The lightning cracks just to the side of you, scoring a hole into the ground, and you are unaffected, and it is your turn.
As expected. So now I'm seeing this air elemental. Yeah, okay. Bonus action, gonna shoot, I'm gonna just hum more of this earth elemental at the air elemental, see if it works. No. Yeah, whatever. Doing it. I launch a big rock into the camp. Roll the 2.
Yep, great.
Sorry, Clyde's tent. And then I would like to... I don't have a lot of range spells. That's a problem. I'll use my... I'll use Produce Flame, and I'll throw some flame at him.
At the air elemental?
Yeah.
Okay.
20... 30-something. Plus 14. 18 plus 14. So,
Okay, yeah, that hits.
3d8 fire damage. 6, 12. 19 fire damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jennuvera, it's your turn.
Yeah, Jennuvera is mad, and so she is going to, like, sit bolt upright and throw a fireball at this fucking water elemental.
Okay.
Woo!
Yeah. Like, I'm sure it has a great dex save. But she doesn't care. She just wants it dead.
It fails its dex save.
Yes!
Hey!
Alright. Just gonna use a point of whatever it's called, sorcery. 16, 17, 23 plus 31.
Woo! Yeah, you let loose a blast of fire that careens through the sky toward this creature. It lands some feet behind him, like right at the tree line, and explodes out in flame. And in a moment, that water elemental is vaporized to steam. And just... yeah.
Nice.
Scalding air around Keth and Jebeddo. But otherwise, no one is harmed.
Feels so good.
Okay, Keth, it's your turn.
Keth like shrugs, whatever. Like this thing he was about to punch is gone, so he turns it to the air elemental and just jogs up to it and starts to hit it with the Redeemers.
Okay.
And then he'll do math. Hold on.
Oh no!
Oh, our biggest enemy.
He is not gonna hit him with unarmed strikes. 17, 31, and 27 to hit.
So 2 hits.
$19 damage. And
Okay.
he will hang out in front of it, glaring menacingly.
Gebeddo, it's your turn.
Gebeddo's like trying to keep up behind Keth. Obviously, he runs slower, so that's why Keth goes first here. But like Gebeddo's like right behind him, you know, and he's following up. And he slides under Keth and sticks my swishy up into the air. Elemental.
So go ahead and give me a stealth roll.
All right.
How do you
That
sneak
is.
up on the air?
Oh my god. With a 30, I feel like I do.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, in this case, you sneak up on it by using Keth as a block.
Honestly, I don't know why we haven't tried this before.
Same. 23 to hit.
That's a hit.
Great. And mitt full of d8s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 8 plus 7. That's a number I don't know. 58 plus 7, 65.
Yeah.
Okay. You stab the blade up, and you, like, this air elemental just screams out in this clash of thunder that escapes from it, and then it just dissipates, a swirl of air around you. Balance stands up and he says, 4 elements, each of you must bind one to you. Pick one each and bring it within yourself to complete the ritual.
Dibs on Earth.
Like, he runs over to the pile of earth.
No, it's fine. I like rock stuff.
Yeah, I feel like fire is. Arkham. Is that okay with everyone?
That's fun.
God, she gets married and just immediately decides fire, huh?
No, I wanted to check.
Having a hot time last night, huh, Jennifer?
Oh God, no! I'll take. Oh gosh.
Drink water.
A little dehydrated there. Gebeddo, I feel like maybe me water, you air. What do you think?
That's exactly what I thought.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Fist bump.
Okay. So each of you goes to step forward to your element. You can feel the power radiating off of them. They are wild and untamed. And as you reach out with your being to incorporate this piece, to bind it to you and complete the ritual, there is a flash, and you can feel that this first step is now done, as each of these pieces come into you. Asher, you can give yourself +1 AC.
Hey.
Whoa.
Gebeddo, you have plus 30 feet to your movement speed, and you can jump double your height.
The last one
like-
feels like an insult. Can I jump double Keth's height?
You can jump double whatever you normally would be able to jump.
That's doubly
gives you like
an insult, but yeah, no, of course, yeah. I feel that.
Jennuvera, you refresh 1 level of spell, like all the slots from that level.
Whenever I want.
So pick a level of spell you currently have and refresh your slots for that level.
Oh, like right now?
You cast like 3 spells, right?
Yeah.
So you're just refreshed. All your spells are refreshed.
Okay. Because 2 of
Going
them didn't
into the
even use
next.
a level.
Yeah. And then so wait, what did you
Cast them from the
The
right.
you have
ring.
an- Oh, right. Those are also refreshed.
Okay.
Like basically your spells didn't count that
Thank
time.
you.
And Keth, you gain 2d10 temporary hit points. So roll 2d10.
Booty done.
It's like you just had another hero's feast.
Please. 6.
He had a hero's drink.
There's a 6 on 2d10.
Like a snack.
That's sad.
Well, Keth's
You roll like a 3 and a 1? Like what'd you get? That's not a 6, but 4 and a 2?
Wow.
Yep. Yeah, so that's exactly what I rolled.
What'd you roll? 3 and a 1? That adds to 6. I don't know. Get out of here.
5 and a
Get outta
5
here.
and a 2.
That's 7.
That's
It
7.
was a 3 and a 3. I could do that math.
It was an easy one.
All right.
The dice gods gave him an easy one. You did roll 10s, right? And not 8s?
Yeah. I like the D10s the best.
Damn it. Okay.
The area during this fight, a bunch of people, as dawn is approaching, have made their way to the edges of this and watched as you fought these elementals. Balance draws the elemental blade from the ground. He turns back to you, Keth, and he holds it out to you.
Keth can't meet his eye, and he takes the blade.
And Balance says, "You have taken the first steps. You have bound the very elements of this land to you, that they may aid you in the process you have next to do. The creation of a place within this realm is no easy feat. But the connection that you now have to these elements will help you forge what you must forge. My part in this is done, and I join now with your compatriots who face against the shadow by more martial means. But I wish you luck. You have much yet to do, and it is a dangerous road."
Thank you, Balance. I'll do better.
He goes to leave. As he does, Clyde and his retinue step out onto the field. With him is a high prelate of the Divine Court, like a high-up cleric, who carries symbols from all of the various gods, and each of the kings of New Merida alongside him. Harriman, Horton, Callus, and Clyde and Greywood. They step out onto the field with you, and they say, "It is almost dawn." And this is Greywood speaking. "It is almost dawn, and so it is time that we begin the ceremony for crowning the High King of this land. He has asked that we do this in your presence, and we will continue with the second part of these proceedings immediately thereafter. If you are prepared, then we will begin."
Can we have a minute?
Of course. This is your ritual.
We've got time. Gebeddo pulls the group aside. I don't know how this is going to go, y'all.
What do you mean?
I know, I'll know it when it happens. And so far, I've known it when it happened. I guess now is the first time I'm nervous.
I don't know. You'll know. Like that's it. I don't know how, but I'm just kind of rolling
Keth,
with
take
it.
take a load off, bud. I pulled this aside entirely for you, my man. We're gonna sit here for 15 minutes or so.
But, like 8 hours. I could really.
Is it not a short rest?
It's a short rest. Key refreshes on a short rest, I thought.
We got that special leaf that makes a short rest 15 minutes instead of an hour.
When you
I
finish,
mean, there's a ceremony that you have to sit through also, so I'm sure.
Yeah, short rest.
yeah, but it's like a boring one, so it's not a good short rest.
Yeah, it's one of those like antsy short rests.
Cool. Does Keth also realize that he has sanctuary?
No, he didn't. I guess.
Sure. Now, I guess, as soon as you realize it, I guess he does.
Cool. Thanks, Shadowfall. Yeah. I don't know. This the whole thing, like with my fucking soul being torn. Like this is like vampiric shit, and the Shadow Lords, Gorm not being the end. Like it feels, I don't know, like too much, and I just kind of want to not think about it and just go with it. But if this is too important, and balance kind of set my head straight, and yeah, we can do this. This is what we do.
I just wanted to check in with everybody.
Yeah.
Before this, and so
We got this. We do.
Yeah, we do.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Gebetto pulls out the flask. He takes a sip and passes it around.
You refilled it?
Yeah, man.
It's such a pain, though.
I care about you guys.
Is it the same stuff Asher put in the bowl?
It hits different.
Okay.
It doesn't hit different.
Shadowfall takes a sip. Well, it's still not good.
Scotch is an acquired taste.
I just figured, maybe hair of the dog and all.
Well, now, whenever you taste this in your mouth, you'll just think of your husband.
We're ready.
Keth does a spit take, yeah.
It's so gross. Sorry, everyone.
The High Prelate steps forward, and he looks to the kings assembled, and he says, "It is my solemn duty to stand before you and raise one of the kings of this land above all others, that he may be recognized as the true authority of this realm, that all would speak on his behalf and swear to him the fealty bonds of the High King of New Merita. Step forward, King Harper of Carapath."
Jennuvera gives a little woo.
Yeah, you're literally the rest of the place is silent. Squad steps forward.
Yeah. Gebetto gives a little thumbs up to Jennuvera.
Clyde steps up to the prelate and lowers his head. Two people roll out a large dais, which Clyde steps up onto and then kneels on. So he's kneeling, but he's still higher than everybody else.
I have a question, Anthony.
Yeah.
Is there a glow about him?
Stop it. Just continue. Anthony, keep going.
That's a yes.
It's not a no.
There isn't a glow.
He's just very excited about this event.
whole
this is
thing.
it's a long time coming. Yeah.
He's beaming.
The the high prelate says, "You."
What does the high prelate say?
The high prelate says, "Before you all stands this man who would take this authority upon himself, and he presents himself to those who would bind themselves to him."
Gebeddo elbows Jennuvera.
Jennuvera says, "Shh."
King Callus of Verena, swear forth your oath of fealty to the High King of New Merida. She looks annoyed at being called on first. And you can see just like the faintest smile in Clyde's eyes. That like maybe he picked the order of how things were going to happen. Callus smooths out part of her dress and lowers herself very low into like a curtsy where she drops down to a knee, and she says, "By my honor as King of Verena, I swear fealty to Clyde Harper, High King of New Merida."
Jennuvera looks at Gebeddo, Asher, and Keth and says, "That's my husband."
Gebeddo says, "Shh."
It doesn't count if you didn't consummate it, so you have to tell us.
See, that word is too big for you.
I learned it so I could tease you.
Thormund Greywood the Third, King of Bradmont, present your swear of fealty to this man." Thormund bows deeply, drops to a knee.
I didn't know his name was Norman.
Thormund.
Oh, I thought it was Norman Greywood.
No, Thormund. And he says, "By my honor as King of Bradmont, I swear fealty to the High King of New Merida, Clyde Harper." He stands. And the prelate says, "To Lael Haramon, the King of Vidris, swear your fealty to the High King." She also does a bow and then drops to a knee, and she says, "By my honor as King of Vidris, I swear fealty to this High King." And then the prelate says, "To Valeria Horton, King of Emberfall, I would ask that you swear your fealty as well." Horton drops to a knee, and he says, "Yes, upon my honor as the King of Emberfall, the newest of this cadre and the one most excited to be present for such an important event, I here swear my fealty to you, High King Clyde Harper, that we may have many lucrative opportunities going forward."
Come on!
He's pretty
Got
good.
a lot to do.
He's pretty good.
Yeah, I was nervous. I was nervous for that one, I'm going to be honest.
What are you
well,
doing?
well,
with it?
Of course he has to ham it up.
Yeah.
Look, I'm just saying.
Yeah, but it's better ham than
Beef.
Then what?
traitor sauce.
Oh, come on. Beef was good.
Oh, yeah,
Beef
now I
was
get it.
good.
I didn't get it first.
Yeah, do it again.
Better
do it again.
ham than beef.
Better ham than...
Beef.
Clyde Harper, rise up and accept this mantle of leadership among your people. You now speak with the voice of all of New Merida. Clyde stands, and he says, "Long have I ruled over Carapath, and now I will rule over all of New Merida with the same level of passion and excitement. I swear to all of New Merida that I will forever, to the best of my ability, be your High King. Then the cheer erupts.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Did he say forever?
He did so good.
Yeah.
It was only.
I feel like
It was like on par with his wedding vow.
this one's not gonna be like a death sentence as far as we know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but forever.
Yeah.
I mean, until he dies, like he'll die
He
eventually.
didn't say until he dies.
Yeah, but like that's
J'ennuvera.
implied.
What?
J'ennuvera, is your new husband going to become a lich? If he is, you have to tell us.
No,
Yeah,
he's
you
not.
should probably tell us.
No,
we gotta
there's
handle that.
No, stop it.
We should go
You
kill
know him better than that.
He said forever.
him.
Yeah,
J'ebeddo.
but he meant
Do
it
you-
figuratively,
do-
like the amount of time that he's gonna.
He talks all the time about being a great wizard.
Asher, you killed
Clyde
the lich.
steps up to the four of you, and he says,
Hey, bud. Good speech.
as my first act as High King of New Merida, it is my duty to step forward to you and say that I pledge the services of the armies of this land, of the people, and of the kings. The kingdoms of New Merida ride at your side against the evil of Shadow, or whatever, that we now face. And we'll be there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There is this
Thanks, bud.
warmth that washes over you as you realize that the second phase of this ritual, the binding of the material plane, has, I guess, been achieved.
Has been achieved or whatever.
That's great.
Clyde nods as the sun is peeking up over the horizon.
You did so good. Good job.
I guess this is happening now. It's time.
Yeah.
I'll go and get the armies ready. As soon as you finish with all of this, we'll begin.
Hey, Clyde,
Yeah.
try really hard not to die.
Yeah, I guess you guys too, but I mean you especially, J'ennuvera, but I guess all of you don't die.
We'll take it.
Let's none of us die.
Okay. Let's.
Okay.
Thanks.
He turns to leave.
That was nice of him. Like a good sentiment.
Yeah, like don't die.
Yeah.
Thanks,
You
bud.
know what? Cool.
All right.
Won't.
Caleth steps from the crowd.
It's weird how
moves.
often he talks about not dying, right?
Stop
We
it.
gotta. We really should keep an eye on that, J'ebeddo. Good call.
No,
Good call.
no. Oh.
J'ennuvera, can you
Caleb,
write
yes,
that down?
hello.
There is still more to be done here this morning.
Yeah, you're telling us. We just got a lead.
No, stop.
J'ennuvera, put it in the book.
Yeah,
no,
put it
I'm
on
not
the list.
even. I'm not even writing it down.
Right under the thing that like we're doing now, the shadow thing. Put, you can just put the other thing.
No.
And if you can write it in scary, like a scary voice text,
That'll help. That'll help. Let's remember.
then we'll know.
Like all caps but small.
oh yeah.
Do you have the items of power?
Yes.
Yes.
It is time now that we bind the arcane to this ritual. That we bring forth the agent of the arcane that will test you and ensure that the arcane can be brought to bear. The items of power are essential for us to do this. I'm still not certain what we're going to do about transmutation, but
I got that.
Then arrange them, that we might draw forth the arcane energies.
Keth slams the elemental blade into the ground.
Right back into the same slot.
This worked last time.
Not that one, bud. The other ones.
No, that one
We need
is
that one
indeed
too.
needed.
Oh, yeah. We got that one. That's a magic one and an elemental one? Bud.
Yeah, I just don't use it. It's not that great, Gebeddo. It's good for this type of thing. Like,
It's more a showpiece than anything.
Yeah.
else, so.
I already promised it to balance anyway, so it didn't matter to me. So
Jennuvera puts her pendant down and then stands in the next spot.
Asher puts down necromancy and abjuration in a circle, in the edges of the circle, and steps away.
Yeah, Gebeddo will put conjuration, enchantment, and illusion down.
I still don't know why you have so many.
He looks at the mask longingly and he's like, "Man, I never did use you right." And he puts it in the circle.
no, you did not, Gebeddo.
Oh shit!
Oh man, it talks.
Kaelith puts out his hands and he says, I will be honest, I have felt the energies needed to do this ritual, but I do not know what comes next. He channels out the energy, and you can see the waves of colorful energy leaving his fingers, digging down into these objects. Jennuvera, Itaha in your hands, heats up, to the point where it's too hot to touch. And, it's really, really burning your hands.
Hey, near me button.
There's no voice.
If she takes a hand off of it, does she feel like it still has the same... All right, so
It's still connected to this, yeah.
she's going to place it on the ground and take a step back.
Okay. Yeah. So now all 8, the ring of color sort of combines between all 8 of these objects, various colors, shining brightly, and they begin to swirl, and then they shoot up in a column of light, and there is a sudden crack and an explosion back of power and energy, and at the base of this ring, like a blast of ice almost, this bluish black metal shoots out from all around, like in a ring, sort of like raked up out of the ground at into a point around this space. The light fades, and hovering there, a figure in long robes turns.
Let us see what we must learn here.
Hey everyone, just a couple quick reminders. If you like the show, don't forget to tell your friends. And you can head over to patreon.com/adventureinc and become a patron as well. You can also head to our website, adventureincpod.com, for links to our social media and the store where you can find t-shirts, stickers, and more. That's all. We'll see you next week.
Serious business.